Peace.
Is there any stuff? Bonjour, mes amis. We are back for another one. And we are. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing?
Exhausted.
Halfway through the week, guys. We're halfway through the week.
I feel like I've done a week and a half already.
we were just talking about that backstage.
Let me tell you.
It's only Wednesday, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got a little nuts up here, baby. Let me tell you.
Yeah, man. Margarita Wednesdays, tequila Thursdays. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, it's been rough, man. Ever since that freaking flooding, I was telling G, ever since that flooding.
Y'all still recovering from that?
Yes and no. It's people are just it's the people now calling in for their claims, right? So they need the reports and all that stuff. What happened when this happened, timestamps and so it's rough. It's rough, man. It's like a lot of people. I saw a video not so far from my house. The street was completely gone. I didn't know it flooded that bad there.
Well, when we had our storm, in my county we had 93 roads got washed out.
Wow,
that were impassable, washed out, either flooded or washed away. Like, and I tell you about my buddy house lives on the river.
On the stilts and everything.
He still hasn't gone home yet. He said he got to go in there and tear everything out. So,
how much water did he get inside?
Inside the house, he got about maybe 2.5 feet.
All right, so
remember, but he's on stilts still. So
that means I know, but I'm saying
the worst part though is he does custom furniture. His whole shop, everything he had, tools, the whole shop.
That was at the bottom.
That was on the ground level, completely destroyed. So
crap. We
Wow.
got a Nick Jones in the house, one of our loyal followers, and talk about loyal as well. DQ, what's up, guys?
Before we get into it, did y'all? I did a reaction. Did y'all see that Amazon show that's coming out with all the video game shows?
Nope.
It looks Mega Man, Pac-Man, God of War, Dungeons and Dragons, Armor Core.
What is it?
It's an anthology show, like 15 episodes of different video. It's called a Secret Level.
Yeah, I saw that. It looks
pretty good. Yeah, I like anthology shows. So it's from the team. It's from the people that made Love, Death, and Robots off of Netflix. So and that's really good. So
is there a trailer?
Yeah, it just came out. So
Secret Level teaser trailer. That's what it is.
Yeah, you might get copyright from it. But.
Dude, I'm not even monetized, man.
Yeah. So I got
my watch hours are not even like they go up and down like the stock market. That's what I'm saying. I was like I get like 100 and something, and then the next day because it finishes the year from the I'll lose like almost one time when I actually got 1K,
you dropped back down. I was
at 2,500 hours.
Yeah.
Right. And then when I hit 100K, I went down to like 999.
See, I had the hours. I had the hours before I had the subs, so I was good.
Oh, that was nice. Then you're like, because I know when I watch your stuff, I get freaking commercials. I'm like, what?
Give me that money.
Good, though.
Give me no
That's
pennies.
good though.
I made enough to get my first check now.
Really? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, you're racking in views on your reactions, man.
Yeah, I'm
like
gonna
5K.
I'm gonna try to get more than that because they hit like.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
People love those. So.
Yeah, like I said last show, man, I'm happy with all the guys' success, man. I really do. Like I told you multiple times, I do this more for therapeutic reasons than gaining traction, right? I would love to hit the 2K or I would love to hit 1.2K. But like I'm saying, my subs also like I gain 10, I lose 15, I gain 20, I lose another 5, and it's like it is what it is, man. I'm like, that's the way the algorithm works, I guess. I don't know. Yep. So let's check out this thing, man, like you said. So Secret Level teaser trailer Prime Video. Let's check it out.
We got Warhammer 40K.
That's what that was.
Yeah.
I saw it pop up. I didn't even look at it.
It's time. This world has waited for your arrival.
Right, CGI is amazing, man.
Oh yeah.
It is you. You will open the door because you are the chosen.
That's Armor Core, one of my favorite games.
Wow. Okay.
All those moments.
That's what we Dungeons and Dragons, I think.
It's a new adventure.
Mega Man. God of War.
Just for you.
Right, man.
The Mega Man looks pretty good.
Wow.
I'm curious about the Mega Man one.
Oh, I'm just blown away by the quality.
Yeah.
Come in. You have a game to play.
Wow.
That looks
freaking
really good.
Awesome.
Yeah. And that Pac-Man,
Very,
that
very
looks really, yeah. So
really
that's in December. I'm definitely gonna check that one out. And it's 15 episodes, so
wow.
Yeah,
That look
kind
good.
of Ready Player One vibe to it, that nostalgia feel to it.
Really good. Yeah, man. Let's see what Shifty's in the house as well. What's up? My tuna casserole game is solid, not solid. Alien Romulus, 6 out of 10. Good.
What? I liked it.
I like my tuna casserole. I haven't seen it yet. I still haven't gotten to see it.
I think me and Rob gave it a 7.5, so we liked it.
I haven't seen it. Remember a video game show in the early 90s? Remember a video game show in the early 90s?
Like a bunch of video games, or like individual? I mean, like Sonic and Mario back in the 90s, animated stuff.
The Q says no more Acolyte season 2. I prefer not acknowledge its existence anymore. I'm at that point too, man. We're gonna talk about it today, and I'm not gonna bring it up.
I thought we were done talking about it, but apparently it's like
I have a lot to say.
Kind of like Ready Player One, Shifty says they ran fiber on our farm last week. Nice. I'll be getting a new PC and streaming soon. That is freaking awesome.
You will see the difference like night and day. Huge difference.
I need that.
Yeah. When I switched to fiber, it was like eating it.
I know you're more regular.
Yeah. Everything moves smoothly.
Don't care about ever getting monetized. Just want to fill the gaps when folks ain't streaming with retro game contact. That is awesome.
That's what I listen. I got on YouTube not for money. This is like you said. It's my outlet. I met guys like you guys who enjoy the same things I like, and so I can, talk to you guys about stuff on there.
Yeah, man. Listen,
it's therapy for me.
I came on this because a childhood friend of mine had a show, and I got on the show, and I met people, and after that, shit happened, and then I did my own thing, and here we are, man. Carry on. I didn't expect people inviting me on their channels, bigger channels than myself, but they remember those small interactions we had, and just being me, being myself, and being able to go on those channels, and I have open doors to those channels whenever I'm free up. But with real world work and putting out a show once a week, and besides my gaming when I mess around, it's rough. It's not easy, man. Jason, you know that.
I have no time.
Yeah.
Right now, I haven't been able to do anything.
Yeah, and you too, man. You're doing your little one-on-ones with your buddy there, man, and you also get a lot of views on some of those things you do. That's great.
That's the only thing I can really do. I can't really do it like a planned out show. I just don't have the time.
But sometimes those spontaneous ones are one of the sometimes get traction, right? Depending what you talk about and what you put in your description. So that's cool, man.
Right before here, I was just doing one. We was talking about Star Wars. I said we're going to bring this up. Terrence, he popped up in the chat, and then when you get Terrence in the chat or on the channel,
he keeps it rolling. Not only that, even when you have him on the show, man, he's so knowledgeable.
He I did a show a couple weeks ago, just on one of those things, and he ran my battery down. We had the show going, and I said, Terrence, I'm sorry, it was like down at like 2% blinking. I was like, I started with a full battery, and you on the show, and he just ran down.
Your cell phone's smoking there, man. Oh my gosh.
I love Terrence when he comes on, man.
Yeah, man, it's awesome, dude. Yeah, man. You know what? This whole Acolyte thing and everybody. My issue is Danny's not here, but a lot of us watched it because of the curiosity of what was going to happen. Where was this going to, right? What was the big bad? Or we're going to see who we thought we were going to see and all this stuff.
Right.
But let's be honest, like for myself, it was a major turnoff at the end, right? Because a major turnoff because the story was not good. The writing was terrible. The direction was terrible. When you have $180 million of a budget and this is what they give you, it sucks. And I've seen a lot of like on the feed, like Shifty 2, you know, I think he was going to turn his off because he was just getting fed up. The things people were saying, like, you know, the calling other people racist because, you know, black people can't have a Star Wars show. It's not about that. It isn't. And people that are throwing those excuses are, you know, honestly pissing me off and honestly making me want to stop even being on social media. That's one of the things I admire about Terrence. He doesn't have that, right? Besides his YouTube and stuff, right? He doesn't have anything else. But it's just enough's enough with this pointing fingers and people getting so freaking uptight when someone just does not agree with the other side. And that's what I love about sometimes being with you guys and being on other shows, because the shows that I go to, that I go on, are people that don't exactly agree with the majority and are respectful, you know, and sometimes may ask you the tough questions like, okay, you like it, and tell me why you like it, because I want to understand why you do like it, right? Which is a great question, right? Because that makes you search more for a meaning why you're enjoying the show. You know, it could be as simple as, you know what, I like the fighting, I like the lightsaber fights. Right. For me, that was the only thing that was of any greatness in the show, and I'm saying greatness very faintly here, right? Because Ahsoka wasn't great either.
Yeah.
It wasn't great either. And we expected so much from Ahsoka, and we got not so great.
Obi-Wan too. Same way.
You know, Obi-Wan, I did not like, whatever.
Thank you.
I wasn't a fan. I wasn't a fan of Obi-Wan. Yeah. So
I'm not the only one.
No, I wasn't a fan of Obi-Wan. And I tell you why. But you know why I wasn't a fan of Obi-Wan? Because right before it came out, OG Star Wars. I don't know if you guys know her, but she's like Legends and George Lucas Star Wars.
Yeah,
like hardcore.
She knows her stuff.
Yeah, she knows her stuff. And she was talking about the book, and I'm like, you know what? And I had audiobooks, and I had a couple of credits. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna.
What book is that?
I put Kenobi.
Okay.
So I listened to the book, and that book was amazing. And then when I watched
the show,
I was like, this is not what I want. You know, other people might enjoy it. I'm not saying that, right? But then you watch the show, you see the thing with the gate, you know, they can easily walk around. Nonsense like that. It's just like, come on, guys, you know, you're a franchise that comes back from billion-dollar movies, and you're giving us a show that makes weak stories and, you know, scenes that just don't make any sense.
It's always my thing with any kind of IP when it's like you have source material, and I understand you can't like copy it, you know, beat for beat. Sometimes you gotta adapt it for TV, but it's a little details like that, like, you know, walking around, stuff like that. Or I appreciate if you know, like Game of Thrones. Obviously, they've changed a lot of stuff from the books. Y'all reading the books, but you know, for what they do, it's attention to detail. You know, the little details that they put in the background, or they mention something. You know, that's what I appreciate when you go off the source material.
And
Go ahead.
You know what? And I think that's just one of the bigger issues, DJ. And fuck Deadline, by the way, because I just don't. I hate these articles. But
I just put it for like what we're talking about, basically.
Right, but at the end of the day, it's the running gag of the show. I see an article by anybody, I'm like, oh god, it's this person. But I don't. And this is coming from somebody, the POV of somebody who's just done. Right, like I'm not gonna give any more attention to Star Wars anymore because David said it best. Disney and Lucasfilm are good at keeping us. We're gonna end up taking the bait one way or another. Why am I going to continue taking the bait and talking about it when all we're gonna get is garbage? Like, let's face it. When I heard about the Acolyte and when I heard some of the shit behind the scenes, I went, nope. Because I knew Lucasfilm were going to try something like this. I knew. I mean, and I see these people, saying, oh my God, this is the biggest win we ever. Stop. I'm going to stop you right there. To call this a win.
The winner to canceling it? That's what they're saying?
Yeah. No.
It's actually an L.
Yeah, it is.
That's the thing. Like, you get a lot of like certain people say, oh, we won, the fandom won. No, we didn't. We far from won because yes, it's an eye-opener for the studios because right now, okay, fine, they canceled this season. So it's like they're taking a page they're looking at Marvel and see what Feige just recently did with Brave New World. He completely
gutted everything,
reshoot. They're gonna lose money on that movie.
But it's tactical. I think that's tactical. That's tactical.
I doubt. Yeah, it's tactical to the sense that they want to give us something decent.
Yeah.
That makes sense and is connected to something, right? That's where they have to go back to the formula.
Take the loss. Take the financial loss to win the fans back. Basically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. And not only that, just before I lose my train of my thought, and I think it's too late. I think I just did. And the whole Daredevil thing, they completely scrapped everything and redid everything
and brought back characters and actors
and listened to the fandom about bringing back the characters that were in the Netflix and why not have it connected, right? You had a great storyline on Netflix, bring it over, right? Mm-hmm. So maybe they're looking at this saying, you know what, this didn't pan out too well, let's scrap it, right? And the Rey movie, they pushed it to God knows when. It has no time frame, right? Mm-hmm. So we got only what? Mandalorian and Grogu, Ahsoka season 2.
Yeah, that's
it.
That's the only. The one.
And Skeleton Crew. That's
and
right. That's what's coming out next. Skeleton Crew. So go ahead.
I want to kind of finish what I was saying earlier because
apologize for that.
People calling this like a W, I'm going to go back and say just stop. Because they didn't cancel it because we were all going, oh my God, this show is so bad. Trust me, I bet the show is bad. But the reason why they canceled it is because the ratings were low.
They were terrible.
It was the
lowest rated Star Wars show ever.
So to say that they're going to listen to the fans, I think is hysterical to me. Because they haven't listened to the fans in 5 years.
George didn't listen to the fans either, to be honest with you. Remember that. George didn't listen to the fans.
Now?
Oh, yeah, we got Andor 2, like she said. So Andor season 2, that's confirmed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I think Rob said it in his talk about him cancel the show. It's another show where even though the show was bad, they open up a new storyline with characters that just ends. No conclusion to it. Like Quagmire character, I actually like that character. I want to see more of him, like what his deal was. But now now you gotta go to the books and read the books now, which most regular people don't do.
I remember that Rob mentioned that part too. That he's absolutely right. You know, and that's where they lack. People don't like reading. They don't. That's why audiobooks is doing so well. Yeah. You know,
but your average person isn't going to go read a comic or read a book about, let's say like us, where they dive into the world, so you're not going to pull those average people in if you give crappy crap like this.
And exactly, you hit on it, right? It's not the actors' faults because we had great performances at times in the show.
Yeah,
where you could have seen if the story would have been.
It's like you have potential. I see it there. You just
Exactly,
not delivering.
right? Because he was menacing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he had a good presence on screen, and it was just like, what the hell, right?
Mm-hmm.
At the end of when this whole was like, when I saw Yoda,
I was like, why?
I was like, well, that sucks. You know, like, why?
Yeah,
right. Because, you know, like they said, it was basically a trope. It was basically just to give us, oh, we're gonna throw Plagueis in here. You guys are gonna like it because, you know, everybody talks about it.
Yeah.
And oh, we're gonna throw Yoda because Yoda's an OG of the whole, you know, Star Wars franchise. You just can't throw characters in there without a concrete story with them connecting to anything.
You had to walk across screen in one of the scenes when you were gonna do that, you know?
No, exactly. You know,
you have a cardboard cutout in the background.
That's where all that money went.
Yeah, no, that's why I exactly 180. And I'm gonna say it. Game of Thrones,
less budget,
and look at the quality.
Gosh.
You know, it's the stories, the writing, the cinematography, everything.
Yeah.
So it's come on, it falls on the back of Leslie Headland.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if it's just she opened her mouth and, you know, got people all routed up with her stupid, you know, comments. You know,
I think there's always, with every Star Wars thing, there's always going to be that side of the fandom that's going to like complain and cry about something. That's just the way it is. But you can't sit there and take a gallon of gasoline and dump it on that flame that's always there and expect not something to burn down, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like at a certain point, at a certain point, when does one person just say, okay, you know what? We've been getting consistent mediocre garbage. Let's just be real with ourselves here. It's consistently mediocre garbage. You can make the argument for things like Andor, Mando. Okay, fine. But when it is a consistent stream of garbage, when does one person say, okay, I'm done?
Yeah.
Like, where's the tipping point?
I got no desire to watch Skeleton Crew at all.
I don't either.
And like I said, I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan as you guys are. So you think of me as a casual person just on Disney Plus, I'm not gonna watch this show. So you're not gonna pull that average person in.
I watched the trailer for the first time last night.
I did too.
And I'm like, it looked like a futuristic
Goonies.
Goonies.
Like
yeah. I'm like, wow. I'm not.
Yeah, I will say,
Nick
my 5-year-old son might be into it, or like a 9-year-old kid might like it, but you know, they should gear it towards that. Say this is going to be for the kids. Don't sit there and try to put it as part of this Star Wars property. You know, because they have good Star Wars kids shows out there. You know, put it in that category.
I'm going to put this trailer. Okay, because I'm going to put this trailer. This one right here. Okay. Yeah. It reminded me when I watched it. It reminded me.
All we needed was the old voiceover person for a trailer doing that on Star Wars on
1975. He directed Jaws.
Oh, yeah,
in 1978, he directed Close Encounters of the Third Kind. In 1981, he directed Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Hell of a resume.
And now, Steven Spielberg brings us E.T., the Extraterrestrial.
The sweet potato.
We will witness the arrival, the search,
all right, search the kids in the forest,
the desertion, the fear, the discovery, the friendship,
Elliot.
I'm keeping him.
the secret, the love, the warning, the signal,
home phone,
the mystery, the danger.
Okay, gotta love the trailers back then.
I'm sorry, this trailer got more suspense than the
intrusion.
I've got more.
The intrusion,
the wonderment, the enchantment, The hope. The connection has been made. Universal Pictures presents
If I was all shaky.
Steven Spielberg's
it's the VHS.
Yeah.
The Extraterrestrial.
It's the VHS. The tracking. The tracking. Remember the tracking?
Yeah. To the knob. To the That's a Kathleen Kennedy on there. That's a Kathleen Kennedy.
Kathleen Kennedy, man. Kathleen Kennedy. She's on that credit, man.
Oh my God.
But that's the thing, right? It's just DQ says reminds me of Joker burning that stack of money in Dark Knight. Goonies never say die yet. Yeah. ET sucks now. They replaced
I saw that.
guns with walkie-talkies.
Luckily, I have a original.
No, are you kidding?
You didn't know that? Yeah, the spot when they fly over the FBI people when they had guns, they got walkie-talkies now.
I'm glad I have a physical media on that.
Yeah.
So they edited on Disney Plus. It's edited.
Yeah, or wherever. If you buy it new, if you buy it new, they edit it.
That is.
Yeah.
World sucks, man.
That's on Peacock, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh my God.
They did that to a lot of films. I know, like with Lilo and Stitch. There's one scene where I think the kid climbs into the washing machine, and they replaced it.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because they want kids walking. Come on, man. It was part of the. You know what? It's part of the fittest, man.
Without the 80s and 90s, man. Yeah.
If you didn't teach your kid not to get in the washing machine, I don't know what to tell you.
Listen, you say don't do this, and they do it, and they get hurt. They learn. That's how.
That's what it is.
Don't touch that hot stove.
Yeah.
You got burned. Okay, it sucks, doesn't it? Don't do it again.
Like today, my wife made ramen soup, and my niece was here, and my wife's like, "Don't touch it. It's hot. Don't touch it. It's hot." What did she do? She touched it.
Yeah.
It's like, well, my eldest was like, "Well, she goes, I told you not to touch it. Now you learn."
That's a life lesson.
That's how I taught my kids. I'm like, don't touch it. Yeah. It hurts. Well, stop crying because I told you not to touch it.
You get 1 or 2 warnings. After that, you're on your own.
Shifty says the guy voicing that trailer is the dude that narrated all the books and tapes of the 80s. If you would like to read the story again, turn it over and press play. Yeah, you're absolutely right. The live action Lilo and Stitch is gonna suck. The big sis isn't a hot as the cartoon one.
Me and my friend had a debate on like some of the hottest animated characters. I think she was like number
Jessica
6.
Jessica Rabbit was.
She was like number
1,
6.
was it?
No, Lilo's sister on my friend group. She was number 6. Like those thighs.
Those thighs don't lie.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah. So Acolyte, am I happy it's over? Yes. Am I happy that it sucked? No. I would have loved this show to be an amazing show and actually, have done well. But
yeah, I don't want any show to be bad. Actually, even Chris, I hope it proves me wrong. In the long run on shows, but
no, because it's like Danny says, right? It's what we got, right? It's what we got. This is what we got. So you're holding on to that hope that maybe it's going to be good. But I'm at that point now that I don't like getting not like Austinator to that point, but I'm like,
we're gonna get
Skeleton Crew. I'm gonna watch maybe the first episode, and if I don't really like it, I'm not gonna watch.
Right.
Even if I'm curious about something, I'm like, I watch this because we're talking about it and stuff.
Yeah.
Even I'd rather put like like I was watching before my Instagram feed and go through that and laugh, than shit on a show or whatever. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it. Mind you, we don't really usually shit on shows. We just say we don't like it and that's it.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, right? It wasn't the actor's fault. It wasn't all that. The politics part hurt it from the very beginning. And again, this show was already like it looked like it was like rushed and muddled and thrown together because a lot of episodes were like, the same thing. Different perspectives. We've said this before.
Yeah.
But anyways, enough with the cookie cutter. What else is up? What else is new in the news today, guys? Oh yeah, this guy. He's I can tell he's bitter. Right? Star Wars Disney cancels plans to bring back Boba Fett.
Are they canceling that show too?
Well, there's not going to be a book of Boba Fett too.
Oh, this is his character.
I thought it would be with Mando and all them in the prawn thing.
That would make kind of would make sense, right? Because he was part of the whole Mandalorian.
Maybe bring him back in the movie as a support character.
He's not coming back in the movie. That's what he confirmed in one of the So Tim Morrison reveals the original plan for the Mandalorian season 4. The movie. Tim Morrison reveals the original plan for the Mandalorian 4 would have seen the return of Boba Fett, but since they made the movie, he is not going to be in the movie.
Interesting.
And he says that he thinks he's done with that.
Okay.
Like he will take the call, but I don't think Boba Fett's done. I think he's done.
But when is the movie
playing the role?
Mm-hmm.
Like 2026, I think.
When's the Thrawn movie? The Thrawn movie thing. It's what 2029, something like that.
I don't know. I know it's down the road.
So
Dang
another thing Disney's canceling. Confirmed during a panel from Clone Troopers Bounty Hunters at Fun Expo, he will not be returning. In fact, Morrison said that he hasn't received an update regarding a possible season 2 of Book of Boba Fett. Danny,
get some more casting roles.
Do you want a Book of Boba Fett too?
Well, before I get into that answer question, I want 10 seconds of silence.
Yep.
To mourn over the travesty that Disney Plus has done by not giving me an Acolyte season 2. So we need 10 seconds of silence.
Go ahead. For those who like the show, cheers.
It didn't make no sense. Why do all that stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Why do all that? Why reveal one of the deadliest Sith, the smartest Sith, is just to cancel? I don't understand that.
To the Disney.
I don't understand that.
$180 million, Danny, out the window.
Down the drain.
They're gonna give me that. They ain't gonna give me it. Just give me 80 of it. Keep the 100.
Keep the 100. Rebate. Give him a rebate. Do on the low.
I said this a few episodes of ours back. It's like they're throwing out content as a trial to see how the fans are reacting and what they like. To see, okay, we can work with this, we can work with that.
That can work. Not $180 million. If you want to do a trial with 10 or 15 men, okay. Mm-hmm. But 180? If I was one of them stockholders, I'd be mad.
They've lost billions in their streaming service. Billions. I just don't remember the exact number.
I would like to see how much Disney is worth.
But here's also a problem that they're having. When you do have a show that's successful, you're so far in between your seasons, no one gets on it. What happened to the days when you had a season every year and a half or every year? We're going 2-3 years now between seasons, so you whatever momentum you get, you lose it.
I just looked it up. They were for $164 billion, so they can throw that kind of money away. $164 billion. Good. That's gravy.
Yeah.
$11 billion loss in streaming losses. Yeah. $11 billion.
Yeah, but they ain't even 10%.
That's insane.
I mean, that's insane. For us po folk, yeah. That's not like
po
folk, yeah.
Son,
that's not a lot.
That's like
to them, that's like spending $100 bill.
Bro, this give me 1% of that.
I lose $500 on my bank account. I'm like,
it's over. Sell the house.
If I lose
$20, I'm struggling.
I lose 50, I'm teed off.
Like, oh my god! I Uber eat $20. My wife's like, "What are you ordering?"
That's just the fees. $20. That's just the fees of Uber Eats.
So I went DoorDash the other day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't date McDonald's and stuff. And see, they get you in a conundrum. Like if you don't accept it, it knocks down your
rating.
Your what you call it?
Score?
No, it's a particular name for your rating. Your acceptance rating.
Okay.
If you want to stay in a particular group area, it goes like silver, gold, platinum. So if you want to stay in that particular group, you got to have a 75% acceptance rate.
And you get more orders sent your way.
So if you turn down orders, every time you turn down an order, it knocks down 1%. And if you get under 75, you drop to the lower. And I'm like, it makes no sense. You're gonna take a $3 order from McDonald's and drive 10 miles. I'm like,
you ain't making no money. That gas right there.
Nope. What's up, DQ? Yeah, it's crazy.
Shifty says, I still think you could edit Acolyte down into an almost solid movie.
Yeah.
Rewriting it, yeah, you would have to gut it and actually rearrange it in order. Yes.
This show episode 1, 2, and 5, and you'll be good to go.
Yes, but that does not.
I agree.
1, 2, 5, and then 8. Yeah, there you go.
I think I've said it before. Start doing like the specials. Do an hour special for characters, and that's it. Or do a 3-part miniseries.
Chris Knight came with one of the best ideas I've ever heard.
Oh, he still has those?
He was like, Star Wars should do a season of just special showcase. Showcase a Jedi. Then the next one, showcase a Sith. So showcase a Jedi, showcase a Sith. Do that 3 times, and then let that Disney Plus show push you to the movie.
Well, they kind of do that with their animation, right? Tales of the Jedi and Tales of the Empire, right?
Yeah, but they kind of tell the whole story. This right here, we're gonna just tell Darth Gaskar. Then next gonna do Jedi Danny. Then Darth DJ. Then Jedi.
Why are we evil?
I'm just saying. Darth Arstonator.
I embrace the dark side.
Jedi man. And then after they show all 6 of those, it's gonna tie into a movie. That would be kind of fire, especially if they could get the right Jedi. Right.
You just said that, DJ, and it reminded me. I was watching my feed yesterday night, and it was about the Comic-Con. I don't know where it was, which one it was, and this guy was just a YouTuber was just interviewing people, right? And then he interviewed a stormtrooper, and the guy he took off his helmet, and he goes, "Oh, all right, really the dark side."
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, "Oh wow, oh my god." Yeah, so. Yeah, man, they lost a lot of money, and they're bleeding money. Their parks are not doing well, and they made up some movies this year, right? For their
animation styles,
yeah. So and Ryan Reynolds and that movie he did called Deadpool and Wolverine.
And I think Civil War is going to do good, honestly. Not Civil War. Not Civil War. I'm thinking Captain America.
Captain America.
Yeah.
It looks good. I'm not gonna lie. It looks good. I like the trailer. It gave me, Winter Soldier feel and action.
I think it's going to do good, but like I said, it's not going to make money because of all the money they had to spend to make it.
Yeah, the reshoots and everything.
Yeah, so if they didn't have the reshoots, I think we would just say that it would make money and stuff. But
most definitely. Go ahead. You say, Jen?
What do you think Civil War, not Civil War, Captain America's got to make to be profitable or break even? What
profitable?
Man.
Break even. Just say break even.
Well, break even. How much did they spend? They spent what?
I don't even know if this is like the right
number. Will it break even? That's what I'm saying. If it's $1 billion movie, do you think will it break even?
I don't know.
Well,
375 million.
Oh, they I'm sure they went over that.
Yeah, it was 275 before reshoots. Now it's 350 to 375.
Yeah, if it makes $1 billion, it probably breaks.
And that doesn't even include marketing expenses for the movie.
But even if it breaks even, it will make, if it's good, it'll make money.
Yeah,
people are gonna, because it needs to do good. Because if it's funded, because Thunderbolts is counting on this movie. It does bad. Thunderbolts is going to be right.
So it needs to make $1 billion to even break even, really.
Yeah, well, but I think
Danny and I say it a lot of times, right? After we looked into certain stuff I forgot what stream we were on. Like a lot of studios get cuts depending where they're filming from, like governmental subsidies and cuts.
Yeah, they get rebates and that kind of stuff.
That's why they film in certain cities and everything.
Yeah, that's why I remember back in the day when X-Men was doing all their movies, they were filming in Montreal specifically because they were getting huge.
I know Atlanta's big here in the South. We do a lot of movies there.
Yeah. So
and I know too that Supergirl when it first came out was filmed in L.A. And after season 1, I think I heard some kind of astronomical number like $1 million per episode or something.
And they were like, where'd they go?
They went to Vancouver or either one of those Canadian countries.
Yeah.
You know,
Canadian countries. We have more than one.
I'm sorry, Canadian cities, and
those Canadians
much cheaper.
Yeah. So yeah, like Jason just topped off the map right now. Yeah. So yeah, to answer is what he was saying. Yeah, it would have to go over $1 billion. Yeah, I think.
375 and hadn't included marketing yet. So
yeah, I don't think it's gonna make that.
Yeah. But again, I don't think it's going to be, that doesn't make it a failure. I think if we see people going to the movie to see that movie, we know that in any other situation, it would have been a decent movie, you know?
Yeah.
So it's kind of playing, it's getting great on the curve.
What are we talking about?
Captain
Brave
America.
New World.
Yeah. So I'm going to be grading this one on the curve just because of this.
You want to see that one, right, Danny?
Oh yes, most definitely.
Yep.
Yeah, that's after
the
embargo.
His embargo. The embargo has lifted. No more Bay of Pigs.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think that some people are gonna feel some kind of way about Captain America being black.
Of course, you're gonna have those people.
That's people that don't know the history. That's your average person who's like, well, my Captain America's white, blah 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 blah.
Yes, what you're saying, but it goes back to the whole Peter Parker and Miles Morales, right?
Yeah,
it goes to that. You ask anybody, Captain America, who is he? They're gonna say Steve Rogers. They're gonna say, Peter Parker, right? Because that's
I look at Captain America as a position, not a person. That makes sense,
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right, because they made it a mantle, right?
Yeah.
They made, and Chillmonger is one of the heavy ones with this, right? Yeah. It's a temporary thing.
Position.
It's not.
You pass the mantle on to different people. It gets handed down. Like Black Panther. He's been different people throughout the years, but it's a mantle.
It's like Sasha Calle's Supergirl. Amazing. I loved it, but it's temporary.
Yeah.
Right.
The Green Lantern Corps.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. That's okay. I thought you said screw you, man. You guys cutting me off, and
my power went out.
Oh, really? There you go. So low battery and power going on, dude, man. You gotta get some kind of grid going on.
We have thunderstorm going through, and the lights and everything went out.
Yeah. So let's catch up on the chat. Let's see here. We brought it down to Fast Eddie says secret level looks fire. I'm hyped for Mega Man. Yeah,
the Mega Man looks really good. I will say.
DQ say Danny bought a meal for $10, ended up paying $20 in fees. Damn,
I did that.
Insane.
The same thing. I was like, you know what? I'm like, it was more than the actual meal it cost for fees. I'm like, I'm not ordering this. Like, I'm gonna pick it up myself.
DQ says sports question of the day: which has the more obnoxious fans, football, basketball, or baseball?
It depends on the sport. Cowboy fans in football.
Yankees fans.
Lakers fans in basketball. Baseball.
Yankees fans.
Yeah, I guess the Yankees.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
So football, American football, you're talking about the Dallas Stars? Dallas Cowboys?
Yeah, Cowboys.
And basketball, who?
I say
hockey.
Lakers.
See, hockey.
I say Lakers.
You say Lakers?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Baseball?
Lakers?
Yankees?
Oh,
I can't go with that.
Yeah.
Yankees,
Yeah. Hockey's, I would say the Toronto Maple Leafs. Can't fucking stand them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I had to drop an F-bomb on that one because it's deep in my core.
What about soccer? Who do you think has the best
soccer? Worst fans?
Yeah.
And so I think all of them.
Manchester.
all of them have all of them. They all have a hooligan.
Yeah, hooligan. Yeah.
Crew that just goes out and wrecks.
Is there a movie called Hooligans with Daniel Radcliffe? I think. A movie called Hooligans.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't know what it's called, but yeah,
I think it's called Hooligans. Yeah, that's a good movie. Yeah. It's called Hooligan. I've seen that. It was pretty good.
Yeah, it's insane. There's a documentary
on
Netflix. I forgot what it's called, but it's about the Euro Cup. So the Euro Cup is like a tournament where all the European countries fight for a cup, right? We just went through one right now, and that's the one Spain won, by the way. But that one was the final, England versus Italy, and it was in England.
Oh God.
So it was it's called Attack on Wembley. That's the stadium.
Yeah.
The fans got there, beat up the security to get in. There was people. There were so many people without.
That happened in Miami. That happened in Miami.
Exactly. The Colombians did the same thing. Yeah. So they're like, but the difference is that UK, they had security there. They had their regular
setup and everything,
but they were just overwhelmed. They were completely overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and yeah, what happened with that Copa America final in Miami was ridiculous. Like, there's so many memes of that, right? Where Shakira, right, because she performed the halftime show and she was like, she's half Colombian. She was like, "My Colombian people, where are you at?" And then they were like chanting from the vents because they crawl through the vents. I'm like, that's some friggin' Pablo Escobar.
So what? They didn't have enough seats and people were rushing in, or
no? It was people. The sad part, it was people that just wanted to see it. They knew it was a one in a lifetime situation, and they just rushed the ticket booths there, the venues. They went through it, and the bad part is that they closed the doors because it was delayed. They closed the doors, and people that had legitimate tickets weren't allowed in. Oh, and they paid. Some of these people paid over like $3,000, $4,000 for these tickets.
Y'all would have saw me on the news. I've been in handcuffs on the news.
Gosh,
yeah, because ain't no way. That money not getting in.
My wife tells me, goes, "Oh, you know, the next World Cup, it's in Canada, United States, and Mexico, right? Because it's they're all three of them doing it." She goes, "We should try getting tickets to actually go watch a game in New Jersey or whatever's closer to us, right?
Yeah,
no matter what, to have the experience." And I'm like, you know what? After what I just saw,
I'll watch it on TV. Yeah,
spend a couple of $1,000s traveling to the States or traveling, and then you know what? You get the
chaos
depending
happens.
On the team. That's okay. Ain't worth it. Yeah. Go Expos go. Oh man, I would love to have my Expos back. 800 million, DQ says, at least. Yeah. What gets me, Disney is so clueless right now on the heels of Alien dominating at the box office. They let the new leaks about Oh, yes, you mentioned that it was doing so well on your feed that you were getting only positive stuff about Romulus, and then all of a sudden now, because of they mentioned that this is canceled, they completely overshadow the success of
Alien
Romulans. Yeah, you're right, man.
Yeah,
stupid. It's like they don't know what they're doing. Alien got 35% tax break for filming in Budapest. There you go, 35%.
Wow.
They moved to Vancouver partly because it moved to CW. That's where they film most of their shows. Yes. Hello. Let me tell you something. The Nosferatu trailer might be better than Romulus as a whole. The film might be surprise mega hit.
Oh I forgot about that.
I saw one. It got Adam Driver in it today. Called Megapocalypse, Mega something.
It's a tripped out reality thing. I saw that.
Yeah.
Anik says, "Ain't nothing worse than those racist Boston Celtics and Red Sox fans."
You're not wrong there. You're not wrong there.
I remember. Yeah. I remember Pedro Martinez, a pitcher that we had in Montreal. When he went to Boston, he was getting a lot of heat at one point, because it was a Dominican pitcher and stuff like that. But they all started loving him when he started pitching, and they won that World Series. Football is Cowboys. SummerSlam 1992 was in Wembley Stadium. Had like 80K fans. British Bulldog beat his brother-in-law Bret Hart for the. Yeah, I remember that. I remember.
You guys remember actually? We had Guy Ago up here almost threw the perfect game, and Jim Joyce called the guy safe. And he had a perfect game. He needed 28 out, and the umpire called the guy safe.
You're clearly out.
Yeah. ESPN had the thing, the documentary on Sunday. Oh man, it was. I was watching.
Like baseball's so corrupt with their calls sometimes. I'm just like,
don't they have now? They have like new rules where there's a timer for the pitch to be thrown and everything.
They're trying to speed the game up and everything.
They instant replay too.
Yeah, they instant replay now.
Yeah, I was at the Rays game. They were instant replaying. Because if you know how the Rays stadium is, they have these stairways up there in the top because it's that dome the way it says, and they have to watch it because if it hits one of those light fixtures up there, they consider it a home run or a double or something.
Yeah. Oh, really?
And it falls out there, so they're like, oh, we got an instant replay. Like they were playing the Yankees, and the instant replay. They wasn't. Oh, we can't call it. It's with the instant replay. This couple of plays in the game. It's weird. It's weird.
That's crazy.
It's great.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was in the documentary. They talked about George Brett, Kansas City, and the Pine Tar, and they overturned it. But they wouldn't overturn Gallegos' perfect game because they talking about we'll open Pandora's box. Well, you already did that already. So it was crazy. The umpire, I felt actually bad for the umpire because when he found out right then and there he made a bad call, he broke down. Jim Leadon, the manager for the Tigers, he came in there. He's like trying to console him. So it was, but then the death threats coming out. People say, you show up in Texas, we're going to kill you. I was like,
wow. Tiger's still there, right? Detroit Tigers?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Shifty says,
I'm reading the article right now, Shifty. That's crazy. I didn't realize
they
that.
pulled the hell Megalopolis trailer this afternoon because the critic.
Yeah, I saw.
Megapolis.
I saw this trailer this morning. They already pulled the trailer. I'll send you a link real quick for it. The
Lionsgate had to apologize. Back before baseball had instant replay. Yeah,
it links in private chat.
Angel Fernandez finally retired. Yeah. Let's see what it is. Let's do this. Dun, 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 dun,
really?
Oh, man, I got a new mouse and I'm so happy not to get a new camera.
I saw you got a camera now on your
it was a new setup. It was my phone because with my Mac it links up to my phone to use its camera as the actual camera.
If you want to get a webcam, get the Elgato cam. That's what I use.
Yeah,
I love it.
Lionsgate pulls Megalopolis trailer offline due to made-up critic quotes and issues apology. We screwed up. Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
It released this morning. They pulled offline by 3:00 in the afternoon. Wow, that's crazy.
Wow. Because they boosted their wow.
Well,
Lionsgate immediately recalled our trailer for Megalopolis, the Lionsgate spokesman said in the statement provided to Variety. We offer our sincere apologies to the critics involved and the Francis Ford Coppola and American Zoetrope for its inexcusable error in our vetting process. We screwed up. We are sorry. The trailer released on Wednesday morning aimed to position Coppola's latest film as a work of art that would withstand the test of time with likes previous masterpieces of The Godfather and Apocalypse Now. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. I can get struck for that now. You know that for saying that. That video includes time, but I'm not monetized. I don't care. The video includes several quotes, blah blah. Couples but non-phrases or tributes like Roger Ebert. So basically, they just wrote fake stuff.
Probably AI generated shit.
AI is the death of us, man.
AI gonna be a problem, buddy.
Oh yeah.
It'd be a blessing in it.
I can tell when my employees use AI to send me emails.
Because not like they're
it's like it. I had 2 employees send me emails about days off or whatever, like this couple of months ago, and I'm like, and just the way it starts off, it's the same for both of them. 2 different employees, the same way it starts off. Hello, Mr. Boba. I hope you are well. I am emailing regarding the. I'm like, yeah, that's definitely AI. Who speaks like that?
I've said that AI is basically what the internet was when it first came out. It's going to change our world, but for good stuff and bad stuff. You know,
I think it'd be how to do good.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have nefarious actors. You're already seeing that now. You know, the stuff that AI can do, and like I said, it's the worst it is ever going to be right now. It's only going to get better at what it's being able to doing. You know how you look at it. So
I know it may be far from. They may have some kind of safety measures in place. I just think when that thing gets smarter and smarter and gets sentient, figure out the humans are the problems.
We've seen it many a time. We've seen it many times in movies.
Hey, Superman, the animated series, Brainiac, when story Krypton.
I mean, every sci-fi movie has that. That's where the robot becomes. Hey, you are the problem, humans. Gotta get rid of you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the creeper has arrived.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Off-Slitter, you are the designated fact checker. Everything we say, you will fact check.
Yeah.
Exactly. Watch what you say. Watch what you say.
Watch what you say.
Sure.
Watch, because we're gonna have someone that's gonna be lurking. Gonna be lurking.
He's creeping.
Lurking right there.
Well, let me tell you about. I had to do it, people. Let me tell you about this. No, I'm
kidding. He's lurking there. He's lurking in the shadows.
There he is.
Shadows. He'd be creeping. Robbie creeping.
Robbie creeping.
Thanks for doing that, Shifty. Yeah. I don't know why I put a question mark. I know. I was like, you actually made me go to my streams, and I'm like, did I not activate the likes or something on the stream? Did I do something? Oh my god! Is there any new shows that y'all excited to see this year? Actually,
I have a few.
I'm excited for The Gentleman season 2.
Okay.
I got Richie's show.
Arcane, the final season.
Yes.
Season 2.
Yes.
That's the one show I'm looking forward to in this year. Now that secret level show looks really good. I'm excited for that.
Mm-hmm. That looked good, man.
Yeah. So
I would say that secret level, since you showed it, Arcane. I want to see what this Terminator on Netflix.
Yeah.
The same guys who did the Ghost in the Shell series. So
really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you watch the animated version of The Watchmen?
I didn't watch it.
I watched like the first 30 minutes of it, and I was like,
okay. It's the movie just animated, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So there's not more in the world. Yeah.
I'm telling you, me and Ozo, we did a review on it last night, but the Bel Air is really good.
Okay.
A lot of people.
I can't get into it.
A lot of people be like, no, it's not mine. It was really good.
It's completely different. It's different genre, right? It's completely different.
It's dramatic.
Comedy. This one is dramatic, and I think it's really good.
Okay.
I was pleasantly surprised. I first like, I don't know, but season 3 they dropped 3 episodes first. Last week. Like, boom, 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 boom.
Wow. And he says, have any of you watched The Umbrella Academy? My daughter just finished
it, and I did not like the last season.
She liked it.
He lost in the first season.
Wednesday season 2.
Yeah, Wednesday. Yeah, need to bring that show back.
That was fire.
That Wednesday was good. Remember that? Yeah.
It's been about 2 years now.
It's been over 2 years, right?
I think it's been over 2 years now.
Yeah. It should be coming out with soon, man.
She just took off a fame out of that show, man.
Yeah.
And
she see the stream, and then
So, but see now, because in 2 years her looks could totally change. I hope
that's the problem they have with the Stranger Things kids. They wait so long in between seasons. They grow up.
In the last season,
it's been like 2.5 years now since the last season, the final season, but they're all like freaking in their 30s now.
They have to do like a time jump, man. They have to do a time jump.
They're gonna have to,
Yeah. I stopped watching Umbrella Academy after season 2. Yeah,
I was done the first one.
I finished. I was in too deep, so I finished it. So
Shifty gives up with his cooking tip of the day for this episode, brought to you by Shifty. Hey, you get cake mix, dump a can of crushed pineapple in it, and it turns into cake when you bake it. No eggs, no milk, no nothing. There you go. I'm a few episodes into Umbrella. It's good, but Elliot's new character is annoying.
Yeah.
It tends to be life-changing. Yes. They worked it in. I think they call her Victor now, right? Or something like that. It's from what I picked up.
Yes. And Nick, you're right. I forgot about that. That looks good.
What about Devil May Cry, new Netflix show that's coming out this year?
Really?
Y'all can check out the trailer.
Forgot about that.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay.
Nah, not my Bel Air. That's different. Me neither. I couldn't get. I watched the first 2 episodes of season 2.
I wonder what they doing with this Dragon Ball. I'm ready for some more Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
No, there's supposed to be a new one coming out, I thought.
Yeah, when the kids, yeah.
Robert says
that's right.
Longer. That's what I said. She got a whole other bunch
she's in that horror genre, you know.
Yeah. Umbrella did X-Men better than Fox in many aspects. Umbrella did X-Men better than Fox.
I don't know about
that. It's different, but I see what he's
X-Men
talking
97?
about.
Yeah,
There ain't no way.
Not X-Men 97. Like he's talking about. You're not talking about X-Men 97. You're talking about the movies.
the movie, the
Yeah.
Fox movies, or the
Yeah.
You better be
Yeah,
talking
he's
about.
supposed to be
Yeah, he's talking about the
Fox.
movies.
Yeah, he's talking about the movies. Yes, at Danny Wednesday season 1 was fire. Can't wait for season 2 next year. Yep.
I hope next year to do that Supercell season 2 because that show was good.
Supercell after
I gotta watch that.
That was good.
It did. I think it. Oh man, I didn't save the article. It did better in ratings than The Boys.
Oh really?
Ooh,
Yep.
Wow.
really?
Wow.
Yep.
I'm ready
Indeed.
to see
Or it was
second
very neck and
part
neck.
of Cobra Kai. First 5 episodes were fire.
I never got into Cobra Kai, man.
Cobra Kai is good.
Yeah, it was good. It's good.
I think this season is the best one so far.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I feel like it's like dragging out a bit.
I don't see when they pick those teams. I never did like Danny's daughter. I think she was a scrub. She should not have been picked, but because it's his daughter, she picked. They should have picked Hawk. The guy that played Blue Beetle.
Spoilers.
And Boy's son.
Yeah.
And the black guy, I can't think his name. And then two of those people on the team, they should never be on a team. They
The one that shot himself? That's what you're talking about?
Yeah. He should have been on the team and not the other girl.
Mm-hmm.
Then they get the tall, goofy guy. I can't think of his name.
Yeah,
Hawk's best friend.
Yeah. I'm terrible with the names in the show.
Yeah. But one thing I hate about that show is they should have put more time into their karate choreography because some of it look like some stuff that the 6 of us be doing with each other. The kicks ain't high, they ain't clean. And like, oh boy, this looks kind of rough.
And Robert tunes in with his opinion. Cobra Kai is trash now. Sucked after season 2. It's dragging out for no reason.
I never got into it.
And that's his opinion.
Yep.
Yeah. Ah, man, 14 people watching. Thank you so much for streaming in 3 platforms today. We are streaming on Rumble, we're streaming on Twitch, and we're streaming right here on YouTube. So make sure you like, comment, follow any of those fun things that they do on the Green Machine as well. The whole the Mayo thing, you guys read up on that?
Yeah, I did a whole thing on it. On my
I didn't watch it.
God, no support.
I have a saved list.
And
I have to go through it. I have like 3 shows I have Danny's I haven't seen yet that I have to watch, and when I don't watch them in the morning live.
The only the only reason I don't like that is that they didn't give him credit for season 2. They shouldn't have done that.
That's the only everything else.
I mean,
I'm on side of Disney with what they did. So
So what is it that he did? Like
like some unfavorable pictures.
He was sending. So the statement from Disney was that there was sexual misconduct involved in their decision.
Mm-hmm.
They continued to let him talk about the show on Twitter, but then he crossed the line when he started like posting kind of like scandalous fan art of him half naked and like a not he didn't draw it, but a fan drew it of him like in Cyclops, but like a bikini thing and everything.
Yeah.
It wasn't his OnlyFans that we thought that got him messed up. It was his history of inappropriate behavior, where either from sending text messages, sending nude photos of himself in superhero poses for inspiration for the artist. You know, and I
want to tell that to my wife.
Yeah, that was not that was reported from another reporter, but not confirmed by Disney. All Disney said was that there was sexual misconduct involved. Yeah,
Captain Poppy. Yeah. I'm sorry, honey. I'm doing this for inspiration.
So apparently, I guess they invited him. People saw him at D23. He was at D23 when they had everything. But I guess after the post on Twitter, Disney was like, "We're not inviting you to Emmys, and we're taking you off credit for season 2."
Yeah, the Emmys are cool with, but they should not.
Yeah,
I was cool for that.
I think he can fight that part of it, but everything else, and then it goes back to when Go ahead, Danny.
I just said, cut me a nice fat check, and I'm gone. But you're not taking my work.
And so also they brought up stuff from when he was back on The Witcher, when he was a writer or whatever on The Witcher, that he basically grabbed a younger staff member, male staff, by the junk or something like that, and this other stuff was going on. So he has a history of inappropriate behavior.
Maybe it was maybe he says, okay, cough, or maybe he was doing an examination. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
Right,
Rob says right here.
Yeah.
That dude is so dumb.
Yeah. Like they were like, okay, we're gonna keep you on the hush. We're gonna let you go. We're not gonna say anything why we did what we did. You can still talk about the show, but just keep it cool, chill. No, but you want to take it on another level. So this was like, okay, you want to go this far? Okay, bye. So I don't blame Disney for what they did.
Like,
on that case,
you can't do that shit today.
Yeah, in what world do you think that's okay? Yeah.
Even if they're gay, or you think they're gay, or you're thinking they're gonna turn them gay by sending you.
Well, not even that. Even if you know they're gay, like even if you're straight, don't do that.
No,
don't do that. It's called HR.
HR be like, excuse me, is this your Johnson?
In what world do you think
is this your Johnson?
In what world do you think that's okay for you as the basically top of the show right now to send your people below you like this butt ass naked? No.
6 zeros and 1 comma. If you want to give me one with 2 commas, that'd be even better.
You don't even ever check it.
I would go off social media, Danny. Yeah. I would be like, just no problem. You want to pay me that?
But like the thing was, Disney was like, we'll keep it under low. You just go away. You can still talk about the show in a positive way. Don't do nothing crazy, and we won't expose you. And you screw that up.
But this is the thing, right? Because you have yes, you did something wrong, but you also have the dark side of Disney, of the things they do to employees, right?
Yeah.
So you have that's why I didn't really read up to it, because I have I'm doing my own personal stuff with my work and politics and stuff like that. So I didn't read up on it, but they have a dark past regarding how they treat their employees.
Oh yeah. That's been known for years. Yeah.
Right. So that's why people were like, who's really in the wrong, right? Remember when all this was coming out? Well, what did he do? Right? He must have done something.
In some companies, if you that golden goose, they're gonna take a little bit more than they will for someone that's not.
Yeah.
So if you just like that's what other YouTubers were saying about R. Kelly. They didn't know what R. Kelly was doing all those years.
He was making money.
He was doing them hits. He was making them hits and stuff. Yeah. Finally it played out. So in some of these corporations, if you the one you making them banger stories, them banger movies, these banger scripts, whatever you're doing, and they'll accept a little bit more. They'll take a little bit more headache. Prime example: Pittsburgh knew what Antonio Brown was doing, all that fool stuff. And they took it till they couldn't take it no longer. So
hold the mail. There's a quote from the Hollywood Reporter that's really that I liked on this article. It says, having much experience with Disney, the playbook is always the same. Family friendly on the outside, but secretly attempting to plant illegal, unconscionable items in contracts that silence the truth and stop the employee customer from asserting basic constitutional rights, as we will explain through detailed examples, which will roll out in detail one by one. Disney's model is very clear and repetitive and illegal pattern.
Yeah, but sending new coworkers your junk is different than that. Suppressing your, freedom of speech and all that stuff. You can't send
El Capitan.
El Capitan's in the house. Yo, just passing by to say what's up. What's up, El Capitan?
Hope you can't send dick pictures to your employees. That's just the way it is. I don't care who you are. It's not going to end well for you.
Yeah, and Brooklyn's in the house. Hey, Brooke. Watch what y'all saying. Rob's gonna get y'all again.
Hey, I'm in agreement with you, Rob. On this one,
get a huge payout and keep. Yeah, my guess is that the guy will get a huge. I don't know if they have proof that he sent illegal, like inappropriate pictures to staff members.
Listen, they would not in their official statement. They would not have said sexual misconduct if they didn't have something for that. So
you see anything on that phone,
and they waited. They didn't. He was yapping his mouth, but they waited, and finally they're like, "Well, you want to keep talking? Here's our statement."
The second you hit You lost all the power.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I was on the bandwagon to bring him back no matter what. But after hearing that, I'm like, nah, man, I'm done.
So
you did what you did, man. You dug your own grave.
When I read the article, I'm like, egregious. I'm like, whoa, that's a. Let me pull up my Danny.
Yeah,
I'm like that, but let me pull out my Danny thing.
I'll pull out a dictionary in a minute.
Right there.
I don't know what that word means.
Exactly.
Egregious. That's egregious.
Yeah, egregious, outstandingly bad, shocking, egregiously abuses of copyright.
Yeah, egregious. That means like
egregious,
holy crap times 10.
Yeah. So basically, it's like what you guys said, that he started posting about the show when he wasn't supposed to.
No, they said he could like talk about the show in a positive light, and like promote the show. But then he started doing the half nude photos in like X-Men costumes and stuff like that. That's
did it all hang up.
Yeah, let it all hang up. Yeah.
Disney, like, oh my, they don't care.
But I'm just
just dropped that ridiculous lawsuit.
I know, I saw it. Good.
The death of the woman who ate at restaurant
because the public found out about that. That's why. Yeah, y'all heard about that, right?
He went crazy again. At one of the theme parks, right? Was the one in California?
Yeah, they signed up for Disney Plus. They said they couldn't sue him.
Yeah,
after he killed his wife. Yeah,
it's insane.
Okay. Yeah,
it's that fine print crap, man. I'm telling you, like a lot of us just go, whoops, scroll to the bottom, accept,
and their statement were like, well, this is a very sensitive matter, and we decided that this should be, set up. I'm like, yeah, because everybody found out about it. That's why y'all are freaking now coming back and saying,
it was okay. It was in Florida where he died.
Florida.
I work in Disney Springs. That's where the woman died. Wow.
Yeah.
It was not the theme.
So at some restaurant. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was.
So you got a Black Panther game chair? That's pretty tight.
Yeah.
Look at him, Danny.
Representing.
Yeah. We got a ginger sitting in a Black Panther chair, Danny.
The White Wolf.
The white wolf. I bugged Danny so bad when they were talking about recasting. And I'm like, why can't it be a white person? Why can't it be a white wolf?
Oh, bro, no, don't get me going. I'd have to jump on. I would definitely jump on Chill's bandwagon then. No. This ain't gonna work.
Danny.
This ain't gonna work.
No, it cannot be a white. But there was
just like I give you an example. If I see a black Joker, I'm gonna be like, nah, that ain't working. That ain't gonna work. There's some characters, it just ain't gonna work.
Yeah. No, I get it. It's like you can't have a black man be tarantula unless he's Dominican, so it doesn't work. Right? Could be Dominican, could be Cuban. But lo que pasa, papi? ¿Qué lo que?
I want to stream earlier. Y'all follow YouTuber named Orange Hats?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I was going to show he had like on Monday you can just go in there and rant about anything. And I said, I got to rant. I said, I don't understand. Sony had a chance. I think we talked about this Sunday to do like a reverse end game.
Yeah,
they messed up the doggone movies.
Yep.
And now I'm more than lukewarm.
It's funny you say that.
From this last trailer we saw of Craven, it looks like it's gonna be good, but the other 3 or 4 before it was crap.
Yep.
I'm like, why?
Yep. Why? Because they're dumb. They don't know what they're doing. They have it's like they didn't put out a whole game plan, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe they did, and it doesn't make sense.
This last Venom looked stupider than the first two. Well, the first I didn't mind.
Last Dance.
The second one, the only thing I really liked about that was when he first transformed to Carnage. The rest of it, crapola.
Yeah. Well, now we have that great new rumor coming out.
What?
Hear the last rumor? The latest rumor about Spider-Man? Spider-Man 4? Apparently, they approached Sydney Sweeney to be Black Cat.
That'd be cool.
Oh, it'd be cool for the eyes. I don't know. Okay. A lot of people are just gonna go to watch it because of that.
Which one's gonna be which actor is gonna feature Spider-Man?
Spider-Man number 4, Tom Holland.
But they're all gonna be in it, right? They want to be multiverse, I heard.
On Spider-Man 4, I don't think so.
If they ever decide to cross Venom into this universe, I think that what's his name? Andrew Garfield would be the best one to do that.
I agree with that
because he's the darker out of the three.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Tom Holland could pull it off. I think Toby could do it, but I think Garfield is better equipped, acting wise and chops, and he looks like he would. I could see him with that black suit on and doing some dark stuff.
And with Garfield, you ain't worried about messing with the MCU and all that stuff.
Yeah. I don't see. Well, we saw a little bit of darkness when he was fighting the Goblin after he killed May, but I think that Garfield will be the better, darker Spider-Man in the black suit.
Yeah, I don't see Tom Holland as
in the black suit
in the Venom suit, in the symbiote.
I don't either.
I could be wrong, but I agree with you. Andrew Garfield would be a lot more presence on the sense. Yeah.
I think believable. I think he'd be the most believable out of the three if they decide to go that route.
Anik says Disney only cares about public opinion. Once the Mayo dude get the public on his side, or at least second guess Disney, he will get a huge payout. Oh, if there's garbage that's going to come out on Disney, yeah, most probably some kind of settlement.
If it's proven that he sent those new photos, I don't think anybody going to be on his side.
No.
I argue with the Buckmeister guy on Twitter about T'Challa being recast nearly all weekend. Dude's committed to the cause. Yeah.
Why are we still arguing about that? That's like
I don't know, bro.
It
ain't gonna change nothing.
Yeah, obviously we're not.
I'm Dell by my Xbox Series X tomorrow.
He's selling. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he went on a rant today.
Why? I didn't see it. While he was on his gaming stream, he ranted, or
no? He had another video. Basically, so Xbox has some exclusives like Indiana Jones and a couple of movies, games. We knew they were going to go to Sony eventually, but it's like 2 months later they're going to Sony. Wow. So that's not to me. That's not really exclusive.
Yeah, at that point, it's almost like the Call of Duty thing, where Call of Duty would have their DLC maps would be on one system before another.
A couple weeks earlier or whatever.
Yeah.
If it was like a year later, then I'm okay, that makes sense. But you're doing 2 months. You're not going to get anybody to switch over to, I really want to play this game. Let me buy a Xbox or a PlayStation. I can wait 2 months to get it, So
because at that point, you might as well just wait the 2 months.
Wait 2 months, yeah.
But that's what happens when one console starts having all the power and monopolization.
Well, I think Rob said eventually I feel like Xbox is going to be more of a third party gaming system series like Sega became. You know how Sega eventually became a third party, not having a console and everything. So, but again, I always say you really don't need an Xbox these days, because if you have a PC, you can play every Xbox game on a PC or Microsoft game.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I used to be a PC gamer back in the day. Like I used to play my StarCraft and a bunch of these RPG.
Which I might start playing StarCraft, and they put a rover in it. You saw that, right?
Oh, really?
You ain't gotta walk nowhere. You can actually drive around now.
I'm talking about StarCraft, not Starfield.
Oh, Starfield. I'm just Starfield.
Yeah. Sorry. but if they do that, I'd probably reinstall it.
Yeah,
that's the thing, right? My issue was that every game that was coming out back then, you needed a more powerful graphics card.
Yeah,
and you were talking about 300, 400, 500 back then, right? Yeah. And it was like I was just getting annoyed of it. So then, I had the N64 back then. Not the same graphics, obviously. All right, on PC. That's why I played PC. But then, PlayStation 2. A guy at work was selling it, and I bought it off him. And I was
that's my favorite. That's my favorite console of all.
And then after that, I'm like, oh, Fight Night. I love that boxing game. I was playing it on Fight Night 3. I was playing it on PS2, and then I saw Xbox 360. The new Fight Night 4 was coming out, and I'm like, wow, the graphics are a lot better on the 360.
Yeah.
And I got the 360, and then ever since then, it's been Xbox all the way. And to be honest with you, I think this might be the last console that I buy.
Yeah,
the Xbox Series X.
We'll go back to PC.
I might go back to PC or just not game as much. You know, I don't know. I'm not into the gaming as I used to be as much. Like I'll do it just to relax. Like I'm like I just got into Fortnite now, like a couple of months ago, and I enjoy it. It's fun. I find it fun. I find it fun. Yeah, Call of Duty just pissed me off with the last.
I've actually been like budgeting for to upgrade my PC to get more into PC gaming myself. You know, because I could play my Xbox games on my PC if I wanted to. You know, for the most part.
Long-term wise, I think a PC is a smart decision anyway.
Yeah, because you can always upgrade as you move along.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
You know,
and plus,
you get go ahead.
You can find ways to like emulate stuff from previous consoles too. It's like as far as a PC goes, there's a lot more. Like it's almost like I guess now it's kind of limited because Vim's Lair got fucked over big time, but I'm pretty sure you can find like emulation sites. Like it's almost like limitless, like when it comes to PCs rather than consoles, because consoles are
consoles are convenient when you just press a button, turn it on out the box. You know
exactly. You don't have to worry about upgrades. You don't have to worry about all that stuff.
But I know enough to where I can build my own PC. So if I need to upgrade, I can upgrade my graphics card, CPU. You know,
that's how I learned about computers. Is when I first got my my Pentium 133 back in the day. You know, right back when Windows 95 just came out. Because that's how old I am. My last computer class in college was actually DOS 6.2.
Oh man,
yeah. A man saying that we have 50 people watching. Thank you so much. Make sure to hit that like and guys, 15.
Oh my!
I wish I had 50. I would have been going, guys. We got 50 people. I would have been the private chat. I don't know what we're doing, but we got more people going.
Keep the show going.
No, I just saw a notification come up. Somebody called in sick, so I'm gonna have to wake up super early to replace that.
Lovely.
Yeah, lovely. And I had plans yesterday with family too. So Joyce. The choice. It's the choice. And he comes in with PC is a smart way to go, but good graphics cards cost like $800. Also, you might need to invest in a motherboard that's compatible with the graphics card. That's like $1K to two things. But you can find so many deals out there, though. You can find so many deals out there.
I price mine. I can get my graphics card and my new CPU and my motherboard all for under $1,000. And now I'm going like high grade, like you got to know how to shop around for them. Work.
My friend said you could basically make a really good PC with like a shoestring budget. Like
it's true.
Yeah, all depends on what you're trying to do. You're trying to go 4K, but if you're going 1080p, you can build a rig for $700 easily. That's from scratch.
I don't even remember what graphics card. Like I had a person that gave me their old graphics card. I think I have it right here in the box. This is the one I have.
Oh, you got 26. That's way old.
Yeah. But I don't need anything else, right? I don't game. I got it. I got it basically because I didn't have a graphics card, and when I started game streaming and my capture card and stuff, it was like blocky. And she had it because she's a gamer, a PC gamer, huge PC gamer, and she just got a new graphics card, and this one was just sitting there, and she brought it in. She goes, "I'm not using it. My brother's not going to use it, so here you go." Right? So I'm like, damn,
but for
thanks.
a budget PC, that'll work for somebody to play 1080p Fortnite easily.
So for me, that was it. Like I don't need anything more. But if I do go gaming, I'm probably I would build a brand new PC because this one's outdated. Hey, what's up, Paul? Depends on what you do with the PC. Exactly what we're saying.
Yep. Depends.
Yep. Oh man, saying that, G Major, take us out, man.
What's up, G Major? What up, Doe? Once in a while, I'll post some stuff. I had some time to do my fantasy draft at the same time. So
look at you.
Yeah, got an A- on the draft too. I like that.
Oh, nice.
So,
look at that.
So
who's your first pick? Who's your first pick?
I was the second pick, and the guy in front of me didn't pick him. I got Christian McCaffrey.
That was my first pick last year.
Yeah,
that was my workhorse.
Yeah, so nice pick, everything. But good time tonight. Thank you for having me.
No problem, man. And What's up, DJ?
What's up, y'all? I'm DJ and Token Black Guy. Find my channel, Token Black Guy. Post stuff on there. Like I said, I got my secret level reaction that we react to, and I did watch the breakdown of Alien Romulus. So check it out.
Alien Romulus. Make sure you check it out. All right.
Hey, Gascar.
Yes, sir.
Let me ask you this.
Scared me, man.
Now,
I was like, yes, that wasn't me, officer.
No. When we on here, we try to stay focused and on point with our topics and discussion, right?
Yes, we try our best.
Well, Sunday we on point and stuff. Then we see somebody laying on a chair, feet crossed, showing thighs and legs. Then somebody taking the headphones off.
Yes, I didn't want to say anything.
I'm like, why are we trying to intentionally throw our attention off of the topic by having somebody in the background doing all that crazy stuff?
Talking about me?
What in the world?
Talking about me? Listen, hey, and I told her
we were professionals, man. We were professionals.
I told her, I said, put your feet down. This is the internet. You got to know what's going on.
All of a sudden, right behind you, we just see her legs sticking out, her head.
So I screwed over, right, to block her feet. I was like, we're on the internet. You got your feet out. You can't do that. So I just want to hang out. I was like, that's fine, but put your feet down. I was texting her,
cool drink. Like,
I was texting her, put your feet down. I'm like, you don't know, this is the internet. This is the internet.
DJ, boy.
It was a commercial. I almost clipped it because I was going to try to do a meme of it. All right.
I just want to hang out. That's fine, but you can be in the background. I don't care. But
when your girl is waiting for you to get off stream, what do you do?
Man, I'd have been off that stream. Hey, I get to go. Bye.
No, but I was proud of us though. We were like, Rob didn't say anything. Nothing in the private.
I said I ain't gonna be the first one to crack. I ain't gonna be the first one to crack.
I was like, what is she doing?
I don't want to hear that. I don't want.
She's on her phone.
At least I didn't have bras being thrown at me in my stream. I'm just
guilty.
saying.
Guilty.
People guilty. Bras.
Guilty.
You know,
hey man, I'm my number one groupie. What do you want me to tell you?
You got girls going wild on your streams.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Ripped off my headset and everything when she did
it. My wife started throwing bras and panties at the screen. I'm going, bye. See y'all later. Time to go.
It was like, beep. That's the sound that would make after.
Just like this.
At least the DJ was getting it in. He put Shorty to sleep. Yeah, I noticed her in live. LOL. Oh my gosh. Ryan Agustin.
That's my boy.
I can't take you anywhere.
That's my lifelong friends right there. That's my boy right there.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining on his channel. That sounds good.
Ryan.
Yeah. And Fast Eddie says, when does Twisted Metal season 2 come out? I have no idea.
I don't know. I haven't watched the first season.
That's what the clown, right?
Yeah, Anthony Mackie, right?
Yeah, Anthony Mackie.
Yeah.
And let's keep it rolling. Jason Lee Tucker, man. Thank you for being here, brother. It's good to see you.
What's going on, guys? Check me out, Tuckerverse. May do some. Got a high school football game this Friday, so may do some videos on that. So
good deal.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
Thank you, man. And Austinator.
Hello, everyone. I'm the Austinator. You can find me usually here on Wednesdays because my channel is dead.
Wow. Okay. Sorry. You want to do a memorial for it or something?
No, it's not that dead, but it's kind of dead. You can also find me here occasionally when Guyscar plays Fortnite.
Yeah, we gotta get that. We got that good enough.
I thought you had the wrestling channel.
Yeah, what happened to that?
I just over. Make time for it, man. It's just with everything going on, it's a little hectic, but maybe I'll bring it back.
Are you done with school? Are you done with school?
Yeah, I am actually.
Nice.
But you can just find me everywhere at this point. Guys,
find me everywhere like gonorrhea.
Oh God!
Exactly.
Oh, by everywhere.
Well, not exactly.
Bigger problem.
Carry that.
How about that?
Carry that like luggage. Mr. Danny, aka
sad times.
Hey, Yeah, sad times, man. Doggone Apocalypse. I mean, Acolyte 2.
Yeah, Apocalypse. It was Apocalypse for Disney.
Danny will never know if that was actually Yoda or some other person.
So. You catch me on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on my channel, The Road to Wisdom, where I try to give a little bit of spirituality, a little bit of positivity, and just point people in the right direction that is looking for a higher supernatural level. That's what I'm trying to do. Also, I'm here every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. And also on Sundays on Storms Live, along with DJ and Guy Scar, Robert Storms. Just having a little bit of fun, man. That's what it's all about.
100%. That's what it's about. Hang out with you guys, making the middle of the week enjoyable. Because a lot of times I'm like, I just don't feel it. No, a lot of times I'm like, I just don't feel it. My wife's like, you say that all the time, and then you're there and you're cracking up and you're having a great time.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
It's sometimes, man, you be like, it's time to make the donuts. That's
exactly.
That's an old commercial right there.
My God, we just told everybody our age, Danny.
Yeah, I don't even eat Dunkin' Donuts, but
we don't have those anymore up here. We
have
plenty
of them.
Yeah.
We have they used to be, but then we have this thing called Tim Hortons over here that just devoured them.
We got too many Dunkins and not enough Krispy Kreme. Yes, Krispy Kreme is king, buddy.
It used to be dominant down here. The Dunkin' came in and kind of
really.
Yeah.
Krispy Kreme came up here, was like crazy for a year and a half to 2 years, and then they got eaten up by Tim.
There's only one in my area by my house. That's one left.
There ain't none where I live at. I gotta go to Florence, which is like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
They got 2. I'm like, why do y'all need 2?
We had 3 at one point, and now we only got 1. So.
I thought you were home.
When you see that thing hot,
oh yeah,
you see that hot light on, man, it'll make you cut through all kind of traffic.
I got a mom and pop store donut shop here. We'll put them to shame. Like
Krispy Kreme.
They put them to shame.
I don't know about that.
A regular glazed Krispy Kreme. Mail it to you guys. I would.
I don't know.
Hot, fresh, glazed Krispy Kreme donut
off that conveyor belt. I don't know, man.
That'll make you slap your mama, boy.
I don't know.
Let me tell you.
Hey, I'm with and your
Daddy,
grandma.
man.
And your grandma. I'm with Danny on that one.
You just said that.
I'm with Danny.
Slap your mama. Oh my God.
I'll give you some pics.
Wow.
And a glass of milk. Shoot.
Damn, man. Diabetes be throwing out the freaking rocket like. That's crazy, man.
Danny, right, you cut across traffic for Krispy Kreme. I've done it before. You make a U-turn.
You put his sirens and everything. Right? He will live up to that stereotype.
I don't eat donuts in uniform. I refuse to eat donuts in uniform. But when I'm dressed like this,
he's taking off his uniform.
You gonna put a hoodie on, walking over, hat down, all incognito.
Boy, it's civilian clothes. I'm the donut king.
They'd be like, I'll take right there all these 12 that are coming out the conveyor belt.
Like, Danny, we inside the police department. Nobody can see us. I said, The first time somebody put that together or take a picture or something, I will want to arrest them.
Wow. All right, guys, saying that, man, thank you, everybody in the chat. Everybody that's going to rewatch this. This was an awesome show. Another great episode with my friends here on the panel.
I just want to say the Robert Storm show and this show, we ended with food the last couple nights. What's going on?
I don't know.
What's going on?
I think we's hungry.
We hungry, boss.
I don't know, but it's like we're not being fed or something. My wife just walked back through the door and I'm like, what? I'm like, I thought you were home. She's like, wow.
That sounds like sofa material there, buddy.
Oh my gosh. Well, I've been sleeping in my daughter's room because my niece has been sleeping with her for the last couple of days and she just went to drop her off, but I thought she came back already. So that's what I know. All right, guys, man. Thank you. Have a great selves, a great night, and be nice to each other, man. Adios.
Guys.
Peace.